Welcome back, Tater Tots, to my channel for episode 9 of the Sugar Macaroon Legacy Generation 1 Watermelon. So, in the last episode, Kim Goldblum finally confronted Melly about knowing the truth about Mallory and Aggie and the whole story of the witches. And she actually apologized and said that she was really relieved to have someone else in on it. So, Melly continued also working in her garden. She's working on trying to grow a really large crop for the Fenwick Fair that's coming up. And she also celebrated Mallory's birthday. And so this leads us to the start of today's episode. The sun was shining and the air was filled with a cool breeze. However, Melly knew that it wouldn't last long. The forecast called for a storm to be rolling in within the next half hour or so. Not wanting to waste a second, Melly was using all the time she could maintaining her garden and taking care of the chickens. After all, she was determined to grow her watermelon larger than she had her pumpkin. The Fenwick Fair was coming soon and she wanted to take first place once more. Suddenly, she heard a loud cry. She quickly looked around until she spotted a young girl making her way out from the trees just beyond her property. "Please, someone help me!" the little girl cried out. She collapsed to the ground as she escaped from the thorny brambles. She gripped the side of her head as she began to sob uncontrollably. Her clothes were torn and she had dirt and scratches all over her. "I'm coming!" Melly called out as she quickly sprinted across the field towards the girl. "Are you all right?" The girl looked up, pleading in her eyes. Who are you?" she asked, a slight twinge of fear in her voice. Melly crouched down to her level. "My name is Melly. This is my farm. What's your name, sweetie?" My name is Keely." Melly smiled. "Hello there, Keely. It's nice to meet you. Are you all right? Can you tell me what's going on?" The girl looked away as if deciding. "Please, I don't want to go back. Can I please stay here? I finally got away, but then I got lost and heard something chasing me in the woods. That's how I ended up here." Her voice trailed off as she began to tremble. Melly thought for a moment and answered, "Let's get you inside. You look like you could use some rest." Are you sure? I'm not being too much trouble, am I?" The girl looked worried. Melly took her hands. "Absolutely not. Don't you worry about that." Keely smiled up at her, a feeling of ease coming over her. "Thank you, miss. I was really scared." "I bet. It seems like you've been through a lot. Let's get you rested first, and then we'll clean you up. You can tell me the whole story later." The two walked hand in hand back towards the house. Melly laid Keely on her bed to get some rest while she stepped out of the room to make a call. She had seen the large wound on the side of her head and knew she needed to address it as soon as possible. "Hey, Mallory? It's Melly. A little girl showed up at my house and she's hurt. I was wondering if you could bring me some of that healing cream Aggie makes." "Uh-huh. Yeah. Thank you. I'll see you soon." Melly walked back into the bedroom and gazed at the little girl. "What happened to you? Where did you come from?" Just then the doorbell rang. Mallory came in quickly. "I got here as fast as I could. I'm glad you called me." "I really appreciate it, Mallory. Sorry to trouble you. It was so unexpected." Mallory looked over at the bed. "So, this is her?" Melly nodded her head. "I wonder what her story is." Melly followed her gaze. "I'm not sure, but I'll find out. Do you have the medicine?" "Of course. Thankfully, Grandma had a stash she had already made in case of emergencies. She also gave me a wellness potion to give you for her." "Thanks, Mallory. You're the best. I know I can always count on you. Pass my thanks along to Aggie." Mallory told her she would and left. Melly kneeled by the bedside and felt the young girl's forehead. It was feeling a bit warm. She could see her looking pained in her sleep. "You poor thing. I don't know what happened, but you can rest easy for now. You're safe here. We'll get you taken care of. Sleep well, and I'll listen to all you want to share when you're ready." That said, Melly climbed to the other side of the bed and lay down. Keely then turned and cuddled her way over to her. At first, Melly was a bit surprised, but smiled and embraced the little girl. "I'm here. Get some rest." Melly has awoken early this Monday morning and she is letting Keely, who is currently sleeping in her bed, she's letting her continue to get some more rest because she had such a crazy day yesterday. So, yeah, we have met someone new, this precious little girl, Keely. And so, Melly is in here making some scrambled eggs and bacon, just getting a breakfast ready for her because she doesn't know how long it's been since she ate. But regardless, she knows that she needs to get something good in her stomach to help her feel a little bit better. And then once she wakes up and everything, we will have her take a shower and get her all cleaned up. And Melly is she technically should be going to school today because it's a Monday, but I'm thinking we'll just keep her home today because, in reality, we don't really know like where she came from yet. So we're going to be spending the day chatting with her, seeing what is going on and things like that. Is Melly going to get herself some? Yeah, so she's going to get herself something to eat. And let's see, I guess we can go ahead. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and eat ours and take care of our garden until she wakes up. And then we will check her later. Oh no, and Shiloh is not doing well at all. Poor thing. Okay, we will have to take her to the vet as well. So I guess we might have to do that. So I guess once Keely wakes up, we can head to the vet too. In the end, I decided to go ahead and head over to the vet while Keely is resting at our house because Shiloh, she just really was not doing well and I didn't want to risk us waiting any longer. So we are, of course, going to do the expensive treatment, get her taken care of right away, and probably purchase a wellness treat. That way we can hopefully get her feeling good. And let's see, is there anywhere we could just give her a bath here? I don't know, maybe not. So, okay, age down treat, anti-aging. This treat will permanently halt the aging process. Oh, and rodents. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay. There's the wellness treat, so we'll get one of those. I don't want to use the age down treat because that's just not very realistic, and I do want to try to keep things more I say that and then I'm over here with like witches and stuff in this legacy challenge, but you know what I mean, where most people don't, fool the process of aging. So, okay, let me give her wellness treat. Everybody thinks Shiloh is so stinky. We are going to take her home and we are going to give her a bath too. So we will head on back now. We have gotten back home and we do have bills due, so we will pay those. They are 1,700 simoleons, which is, a lot. So, what is this? Look at the bright side. This can be done while in a negative mood lid. Oh, cool. I've never seen that one before. And OMG, we need to get this taken care of. Also, I forgot to say that we did lose another chicken, so we only have one left. But it's okay. We've had a lot going on, especially the last day or two. So, all right, Keely is still sleeping, catching up on her Z's. Melly is not doing great herself, so we'll have to have her take a nap in a little bit. But let's go ahead and tend to our garden and get all of this nonsense taken care of because I don't know where what do you mean no plants need tending to at this time? Do you not see all of these weeds? Because, yeah, I don't see our gardening assistant coming to help us at the moment. Keely has officially woken up and she is starving. So let's go in here and let her grab some of the bacon and eggs that we made for her. And then I'm going to go ahead and have Melly come in here and sit down as well because I want the two of them to sit down, and have a chat. We got to find out what was going on with this little girl. And oh my goodness, Grant has come over. Or Grant. Not Grant. Graham has come on over. Melly, come on. I told you to come in here. We are going to talk to Graham later. But first we need to spend some time talking with Keely here. So let's see if I can get Melly. There she is. Okay, so I'm going to have these two chat because Keely too also has been having this to become friends with Melly, which I think is really adorable. So Melly is finally confronting her and she's like, hey, good morning, sweetheart. So I need to know, what happened to you? what was going on. And so Keely is beginning to open up and share with Melly. And I'm going to just pause this while we do some of this stuff because there's just, it's hard for me to focus when I hear them doing all of their sim nonsense. But, anyways, so Melly's like, so tell me, Keely, what happened to you? Where did you come from? What was going on? And so Keely here, she feels like she can trust Melly. She appreciates how kind Melly has been to her since she's been here. And so, she's going to tell her the truth. She's like, so, what happened was I'm from an orphanage in a town a few miles away, and I ran away from the orphanage. And Melly is like, why did you run away, sweetie? Like, I mean, what happened? And so apparently what we are finding out is that, so Keely here, she has been in the orphanage ever since she was like a very tiny baby. And so her parents, they didn't want her, and so they left her at an orphanage. And so through her whole life, her toddlerhood and through being a child now, she has been in and out of different foster families and whatnot. And so it's been very, very hard for her. And in this last one, things just really went downhill. She's been really tired and frustrated of everybody. She always gets sent back. Like, nobody wants to keep her and love her and give her the things that she needs. And so she didn't want to go back to the orphanage though either, because she's so tired of being there and she just wants to be a part of a family. And Melly, like, if anyone understands that, it's Melly. Because Melly herself, if you guys remember from the very first episode, she was abandoned by her biological parents as well and left on Graham's doorstep. And so she knows, what it feels like having that loss of your real parents not wanting you to be around, even though she was also, a baby basically. And so Keely's had it a bit harder though than her, in the sense that she hasn't had a stable family life, whereas at least Melly, even though she was a baby, she was basically dropped off at Graham's, and he has been taking care of her ever since then, basically like her father. And so I feel like, that's something that Keely really connects with her in that sense. And so she likes that, she feels like almost like Melly is like a big sister in a way, but I think she could view her as a mom, but anyway, so Melly is going to get some Z's now that she has found out a little bit more, and she wants Keely to, go and get a shower, get cleaned up. And oh, of course, our toilet is broken. Who in the world is Don Hara? So, no, she's going to hang up. I'm going to pretend that was someone probably from the orphanage trying to contact her. So, okay, we're going to send her to take a shower, get herself cleaned up. And Melly is also going to take her to downtown to go get her some clothes, because all she has are her torn up clothes. So yeah, we will have to take care of that. And then we are probably going to take her over to Graham's, I'm thinking, as well, because yeah, Melly's got a lot to think about and she wants to talk to Graham about it, because I mean, he's kind of been in a situation now, and it's like she's kind of in Graham's footprints, in a way, footsteps, something like that. Shoes, in his shoes. That's what I'm trying to say. Melly and Keely have arrived at Graham's house, so we didn't have time really to go shopping. So Melly, what she's planning on is asking Graham too, because she knows that Graham kept a box of like all of her old clothes and whatnot from when she was younger. And so we are going to get some of her clothes so that we can get little Keely here taken care of, and then also continue to help her get her little wound healed on the side of her face. So let's go ahead and knock on the door, because we have a lot to talk about with Graham. I know, Melly, you are so uncomfortable. There's just been a lot going on. It's been a long day. And oh my gosh, this rooster is like so loud. So here is Graham. So we are going to come on over here and we are going to chat with him, tell him a funny story, sure, whatever. We just need to talk to him about what is going on. So we're going to have a deep conversation. And so he's like, oh, Melly, honey, it's so good to see you. How are you? She's like, I'm great, Graham. Actually, I've got something crazy important I need to talk to you about. He's like, what is it, sweetie? And she's like, well, so you won't believe this, but a little girl showed up at my house and she's a little bit, wounded. She's got a little wound on her head, and she's got scratches and bruises and whatnot. But apparently, I let her rest at my house, but she ran away from an orphanage not too far from here. And I'm assuming it's the one that you checked to see if I was from that when I was dropped off on your doorstep. And so, Graham here, he's like, oh, well, actually, remember, Melly, I lived several hours away. She's like, oh, that's right. Sorry. And he's like, no, it's okay, honey. Like, I don't expect you to know all of that. And so she's like, well, anyways, so she was she was from this orphanage, and she's been in foster care and all of this, but her clothes are pretty scratched up. I wanted to see if you had any clothes of mine that I could borrow, from when I was a kid. He's like, yeah, absolutely, honey. Like, I've got exactly what you need. So he's going to give those to her. But she's like, Graham, I don't know what to do. Like, my heart is just melting when I look at her, because I can feel like we really bond and can relate to one another. And, Graham's like, take your time with this, sweetie. Like, I think the right thing to do first is we need to contact the orphanage and let them know that she's safe. And then maybe we should go and visit the orphanage, and I can come with you too if you want. And maybe we could try to do that later this week. But for now, we should probably send her on, to the school here and just get her doing something, And so Melly, she is grateful for Graham and his kindness and how he's willing to just help out. And so we're going to have Keely come over here and introduce herself to Graham so that, she can meet him for the first time. Look, I love how he's just sitting on this little stool while Melly's saying that. Look at this picture of this horse. So cute. But here's Keely. So she's introducing herself. Hi, sir. My name's Keely. And he's like, hi, sweetheart. It's so nice to meet you. Melly was telling me about you and what happened and everything. I've got some of Melly's clothes from when she was a little girl. She was such a little cutie. And Keely's like, oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You guys have been so kind to me since I've been here. And oh my gosh, look at this precious little coat. And this cat is like steaming. Okay. But anyways, they are having a good time. I don't know why he still has a Christmas tree up, but that is okay. Anyways, so yeah, they are just all chatting, having a good time. I'm so happy to see them like this. And Keely seems really happy. I know we still don't know much about her, so let's take a look so we can look at some of her traits that she has here. So she is adventurous. She has neutral confidence, and she adopted a pet. Shiloh joined the family. Well, technically she didn't adopt a pet, but anyways, so yeah, we don't know anything really about her. She doesn't know her biological parents or anything like that. And oh my goodness, look at the little puppy. That's so cute. So yeah, Graham is just over here giving Melly all sorts of advice. He's like, if you need anything, you let me know. I know I've already prepped you and taught you how to cook and everything like that. And you've got your garden. She's like, yeah, I'll definitely stay busy with that. But, Keely's volunteered to help me out with my garden. And she wants to learn a little bit. And, Keely, honestly, like, she really wants to do anything and everything she can do to not have to go back to the orphanage. So she's willing to learn any new skills that she may need to and whatnot. So, but it is getting pretty late. So we are going to head on back to our house. And yep, because see, look, that's our cue. Melly's trying to go to bed in Graham's bed. So yeah, let's get everyone to head on home, and I will meet you guys there, and I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. So Keely has headed off to her first day of school at the moment. So yeah, she is gone off. We are busy taking care of our garden because, we did miss out on quite a bit with everything that was going on. So, and I did take the liberty of giving Keely her room upstairs, and like, it's just literally bare bones like that's in here. So we'll add more later on, but that way she at least has her own little spot to sleep in. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And Melly is feeling so much better today, like way better. And so I'm really thrilled about that. And we do need to, reach our flower arranging skill, and make a masterpiece flower arrangement. So we'll go ahead and have her come out here. And I think we'll do this Midnight Paradise because it's pretty expensive. So I imagine that it will be like a masterpiece and pristine if we can get it done right, so I'm hoping that's the case. Oh, and I forgot, we need to give Shiloh a bath because she is just very, very dirty, but our gardener is actually out here finally, so she is taking care of everything for us, which is wonderful news. And then we do need to make some animal treats because that was part of our aspiration. So yeah, we need to do that 4 more times. But anyways, so little Keely, she should be home in a couple of hours. So hopefully her first day of school has gone well. You know, obviously she's like going to be a new student. Oh my gosh, we're breaking out in a rash. Of course we are. Yes, stuffed up. There's a party inside Melly's face with the sole intent of trashing the place. Yeah, my poor little boy, when I was putting him to bed tonight, he started to get a little runny nose and he decided to lay sideways in his bed. And then I was just laying normally and he sneezed, and literally his sneeze, like his spit went all the way across and hit me right in the face. And I was like, OMG. And at my job, like I work with second graders, and I can't tell you how many times they came over and just like coughed without covering their mouths all in my face. So I'm praying I don't get sick and lose my voice. But if there is a delay on any episodes, I will let you guys know on Twitter and on my YouTube community board, and that will most likely be why. But anyways, he is soundly asleep now. My poor little baby. He's probably going to get too sick now. Hopefully not too bad. And hopefully he'll get some good rest. But yeah, anyways, so Melly, come on, girl. Let's see. I want to see if you can do this pristine. Oh, she's sneezing. She's sneezing. Come on, girl. We got this. Okay, let's take a look. Pristine. There we go. Make a master. Okay, it wasn't a masterpiece. So, okay, let's go ahead and sell this one. And let's try another one. Maybe we should do a bluebell because I feel like all of these are pretty easy for her because her skill level is up really high. And when does school end? I always forget. I think it ends at 3, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we should be okay. She should be coming home soon. All right, Keely is done with school for the day. She's doing satisfactory work, but they think she could improve, which I totally get. So, all right, yep, she's got on some of the clothes we were able to give her, which is wonderful. And so I figure we're going to have her come out here and just check out all of the plants and see what she can do. Ask about worms. I think it'd be cute if she came over to talk with some of the little rabbits out here and socialize with them, ask what rabbits dream about, because I just feel like she would adore these little rabbits because they are just precious. So okay, and then we'll have her probably work on some of her homework. Look at her little summer outfit. Oh, she is so cute. And I need to we need to take care of her little wounds and whatnot that are all on her. It looks like she's still dirty, so we'll have to address that and make sure she's all good. And wait, here's our flower arrangement. Is it a masterpiece? A masterpiece. We finally did it. Hallelujah. So, okay, what are we doing? Throwing something away. Okay, come in here and sell this baby. And then let's make some, I figure we can just make some dog treats. You know, how did we do that again? We come over here, cook pet recipe, cook home style pet. We'll do a dog bone meat pie. That's like a special treat, right? Mallory is wondering if I want to go over to her house and hang out. We'll have to text her back. We're just like, hey, you know, we've got Keely here. We're trying to make sure she is all good and happy. And so I need her to come in here. We're going to have her do her homework. And look, what did she do? School drawings. Drawn by Keely on her first day of school. Is that a thing? Did that come with like oh my gosh, what is it called? The Growing Together expansion? I don't remember ever seeing this before. That is precious. Aww. I'm gonna put this like on the wall somewhere. Like it's so much bigger than I thought it was. Okay, maybe we will hang it. Let's see, where's a good spot for it? Because it's so big. I feel like she would like it right here in front of her little flower arranging table. But I'll have to make it a little smaller, I think. So yeah, let's go into Build By real quick and do this. Oh, come on. I know I put this cheat on. Ugh. feel like it just gets turned off all the time. So, okay, we are going to make this a little smaller because I feel like that's like a more of a normal piece of paper. And so, yeah, we're going to put it right there in the middle so that Melly can get a little bit of inspiration from Keely's drawing, which is adorable. Yes, she likes stories. She is feeling so inspired. She is seriously precious and doing her little homework. Let's see what she's got. Expert Stitcher. Yes, she's been working on cross stitching. I did forget to tell you guys that. The wisdom of rabbits. Keely has some carrots of wisdom to nibble on after talking with a rabbit. Truly some food for thought and deep connection. So I love watching her and Melly getting a long, energized story. And how is Melly doing? She is really focused. And let's see, we are still working on these treats, trying to give Shiloh something to look forward to. So I don't think I have ever made like a homemade animal treat. Okay, so craft animal treats. Does that not count as an animal treat? It's like, okay, it didn't count as an animal treat. So I did something wrong. Okay. Cook, pet, oh, create animal treats. Dang it, I wasted time. Okay, we'll do friendly treats. Are these like different? Like, okay, whatever. So we'll do this. We'll make a friendly treat. Sorry, Melly. I know, girl. I know. Oh, look. Oh, Shiloh is just eating it up. Oh, she liked that. Ooh, that makes me so happy. Okay. And Keely seems to be coming along on her homework. We do need to get her fun up, so we'll probably have her work on some of her cross-stitching since that seems to cheer her up quite a bit. Yep, look at that. Oh my gosh, I want them to sit next to each other and cross-stitch. Wouldn't that be precious? OMG. Come on, Keely, finish up your homework. There we go, honey. Come and sit right next to Melly. And then we're going to pull out the cross-stitch. Oh, she already finished that one. So I guess we could have her come over and do another one. We'll have her do a simple one. She'll do a small hoop, and we'll just have her do some stick figures. And, oh, Shiloh, that's right. We need to give her a bath. I forgot about that. So, okay. Well, they're both cross-stitched. They're not sitting next to each other like I wanted, but that's okay. All right, Melly, let's stop doing that because we need to give Shiloh a bath. She's so dirty, and get her taken care of. But, yep, look, Shiloh's in such a good mood now that she had that, like, homemade dog bone meatloaf thing. So, all right, there she goes. She's so happy. Look at her sweet little face. Like, you see those little eyes? Oh, she's so sweet. I'm going to be sad when Shiloh goes, but, you know, tis the cycle of life. So let's put that away. She's got her homework for school, so she is good there. All right. And she is a little social butterfly. So she wants to make a friend and meet 5 new Sims. Oh, she's already met 3. So that'll be pretty easy to do. So, okay. And did we finish that dog treat? Yeah, we did. So we only need to make 3 more, and then we'll get to our next level of our aspiration. So, oh, there she goes. Of course, she's getting us all wet. So let's go ahead and get some leftovers to eat. It is starting to get late, and I wanted to make sure, yeah, that does increase her fun. So perfect. I'm really happy to see that. And so she's going to come in here, spend some time. They're just going to chat while they watch some of the television together. And oh, Shiloh, I know you. We'll go for a jog tomorrow. It's just, it's been crazy last few days, and it's pretty late tonight, so we'll do it in the morning. Okay, sweetie, I'm sorry. I know, she's so sad. It is Wednesday morning, and Melly and Keely have woken up. Keely will be heading off to school here shortly, and so she had a great night of sleep. Melly is getting herself prepped and ready. She's going to have some breakfast real quick because then her and Shiloh are going to go out for a nice morning jog, to get them in the right mood for the day. And then, of course, take care of the garden. And wow, our watermelon is getting so big, and I'm really excited about it. So, all right, Keely is heading off to school, so we'll have her make some friends because she's been wanting to meet some new people. So I think that would be really good for her. And Melly, come on, girl. There she goes. She has finished up her meal. And where is Shiloh? Oh, is the chicken sitting on Shiloh. Chicken, what you doing? Get off Shiloh. Like, are you guys besties? They must be besties. That is hilarious. OMG, that cracks me up. Like, this chicken getting all up in the grill. Oh, the chicken is starving. My bad. We'll feed you when we get back. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at this. Keely has just gotten home from school, and she has actually brought a friend over that she has met. And look, looks like he's got himself a Halloween trick-or-treat bucket, and he's got some homework and whatnot. He's got a hat clipping through another hat. I don't know what's going on, but he's got all sorts of CC situation happening. But I'm happy to see. Oh, and here is Graham coming to check on how Keely and Melly are doing. But I'm going to have her chat with her little friend here, and they are just going to try to have a good time. They can play make-believe together. And let's see, where is... Oh yeah, Melly is working on her flower arranging in here. We will invite Graham in. Alright guys, so I am going to be right back. My son, I hear him up there crying. He just woke up. Graham Downey asked me on a date. I'm pretty sure, Mallory, he did not ask you out on a date. So we're just going to say, no, that's really awkward. We're going to pretend that that did not just happen. But anyways, okay guys, I will be right back. I got to go take care of my precious little baby. Okay, I am officially back. My poor little boy, he had such a runny nose and we had to get it taken care of. Had to help him get all those little boogies out. And he is happily snuggled up, all wrapped up in his blankies like a cute little burrito and sleeping now. So, whew. And I decided to go ahead and take my shower and go ahead and brush my teeth. So I am all prepped and ready for bed now as soon as I finish recording this episode. But anyways, okay, enough about my personal life. So I'm going to go ahead and let's take her into Cass Keely real quick. And that way we can get her all cleaned up and in her normal outfits. So just so you guys can see, this is Keely's little everyday outfit. She also has this one, and this one, which I think is super cute. And then here's her little formal wear and her active wear, sleepwear, party wear, which is adorable, her swimwear, the summer. And so here's a few of her little outfits. And then we've got her winter wear, and she has a few different ones for that as well. But anyways, I think she is just absolutely precious. So the only bad part about, stopping in the middle of my recording is that now I don't really even know how long I was recording. I don't remember. But anyways, so yeah, we have Graham and Melly. They are in here chatting. He's like, so how's she been doing in school? And Melly's like, actually she's been doing really well. She's been working really hard, doing her homework and everything. And so he's like, so when do you plan on, contacting the orphanage and, heading that way? And she's like, well, I'm thinking about doing it on Friday. And so, Graham's like, sounds good, honey. Do you want me to go with you? And she's like, I would really appreciate it, because she knows nothing about how orphanages work or anything. And I mean, Graham himself doesn't either, because Melly herself wasn't a part of an orphanage, but he went to several different orphanages in his area to see if that was where she had come from or not. So, he's more familiar with their processes and whatnot. So, okay, we are going to have her buy a lottery ticket really quick. I forget where you buy. Is it just in the home? Buy a lottery ticket. Nope, it was not there. Shopping? Purchase lottery ticket. There we go. Not that I've ever had a sim win it, but we could always try. And she wants to become friends with Keely, so we're gonna pin that one because I do want that to happen. So okay, how are these looking? Our watermelon is healthy, our lettuce is healthy, so I'm very, very pleased about that. And I wanted to see, oh my goodness, Shiloh, don't drink out of our toilet. So let's go and lecture her about it. It's like, sweetie, you don't need to do that, okay? And let's go ahead and we will make another dog treat, I guess. Oh, Shiloh has learned not to drink from the toilet. Wonderful. Okay, so wasn't there something that was Okay, custom food, cook a pet recipe. No, these are the recipes. I wanted to do, oh my gosh, is it not the option not there? Where do I get this cook recipe? Oh, create, I have to click the fridge. Okay, that's where it's just different. A spicy tree. What does that even mean? Animals that eat this tree will produce obsidian eggs, fire milk, and red wool. Okay, well, oh, that's for like llamas and cows. Oh, and it looks like we have another drawing that Keely did on her first day of school of a rainbow now. So that is super cute. So we'll go ahead and add that to the collection. I'll move it over and everything. And look at her little, oh, her little cross stitch is so cute. So we will definitely have to put this one up somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably use some cheats to wait a second. Wait. Can I fit this up on this bookshelf thing? I'm probably gonna try to put it up here and see if we can do that. But for right now, we'll just set it right here on the table on display so everybody can see it really quick, or we can just set it right there for right now. But okay, anyways, so we've got Keely sitting here doing her homework. She does have some extra credits she can work on. Her performance is going up, which is good, and so we are coming along too in our relationship with her. So let's see what we have here. So okay, that's about Melly. She's got a close-knit lifestyle, single and loving it. But does it not show like what their relationship is? Open profile, acquaintances. So they're still just acquaintances, but we need to become friends. Aw, and we just got a sentiment with Graham. It really means a lot to me that you make time for me. Just wanted to let you know. Of course, Graham, like if anything, we're so grateful for him and how he's trying to help us out with this whole situation. So, and we're going to have to update Mallory on what's going on as well. Whew, keep her in the loop. And I know Aggie has also been asking about Keely because, you know, she's curious. And Aggie really does like Melly and everything. And so, yeah, she wants to make sure that everything is all good. Oh, and there goes Grammy's heading out for the night. So I think we'll help her out with her homework. And that way we can work on our relationship too. Melly's like, oh, it's been a while since I've done this type of work, but you know, I think I can definitely help you out. And look, we're helping build her confidence. That's adorable. I love it. And did we become friends now? Are we friends? Oh, we are friends. Oh, that makes me so happy. And oh, she probably has to use the bathroom. Oh, she has to really bad. Okay, well, we'll take care of her. And then we will go ahead and send her on to bed to get ready for school tomorrow. But anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here because I have no idea how long I've been going. So, yeah, in the next episode, we are probably going to be visiting the orphanage and figuring out what we are going to do in this situation. Melly has been chatting with Graham and is seriously thinking about adopting her because, you know, she really likes the thought. Like, she's not interested in having any kind of romantic relationship with anyone. Like, it's just never been on her radar to even like really consider that in her life. And, you know, that's okay. But the thought of having Keely and how sweet she's been and how she seems to enjoy helping her with the garden and likes animals like her, like it's a special bond that she really enjoys having with someone. And it's more exciting having someone to come home to and to share the house with and everything. So she's got a lot of things to consider. But thank you so much, Tater Tots, for joining me on another episode of the Sugar Macaroon Legacy. I'm having so much fun with this and the whole story and everything. I hope you guys are enjoying it. So if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the future episodes. And don't forget to hit that like button and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you next time. See ya!
I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.